Rick and Morty is based on the real animated adventures of Doc and Marty, a series of shorts made by comedian and animator Justin Roiland that parodied the two protagonists from the Back to the Future film trilogy, Doc Brown and Marty McFly. Dan Harmon was briefly fired from Community in 2012. Adult Swim approached Harmon immediately afterward, looking for a more primetime hit show. Originally he viewed the channel as unsuitable for his style. He was also inexperienced with animation, and his approach to making television is centered on dialogue, characters, and plot. Instead, he called Justin Roiland to see whether he had any ideas for an animated series. Roiland instantly proposed renaming both Doc and Marty characters to Rick and Morty. Roiland initially wanted the show's runtime to consist of one 11-minute segment, but Adult Swim insisted on a half-hour program. Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland created Rick and Morty, sold their pitch, and wrote the pilot in a single day. The first draft was completed in 6 hours on the Paramount Pictures lot in Dan Harmon's unfurnished community office in just 6 hours. While knowing Harmon's proclivity for procrastination, Roiland pressured him to remain and finish the first draft. "We were sitting on the floor, cross-legged with laptops, and I was about to get up and go home, and he said, 'Wait, if you go home, it might take us 3 months to write this thing. Stay here right now and we can write it in 6 hours.' He just had a premonition about that," Harmon recalled Roiland's statement. Roiland's cartooning style is largely influenced by The Simpsons, as he admitted in a 2013 interview while comparing his style to those of Pendleton Ward's Adventure Time and J.G. Quintel's regular show. "You'll notice mouths are kind of similar and teeth are similar, but I think that's also a stylistic thing that all of us are kind of the same age, and we're all inspired by The Simpsons and all these other shows we're kind of subconsciously tapping into," says Roiland. Another huge influence on Rick and Morty was John Kricfalusi's The Ren and Stimpy Show, which is why, according to Roiland, the little W-shaped mouths that the characters occasionally make are a reference to a similar expression that Ren regularly makes. Although Mr. POOPYBUTTHOLE first appeared in the episode Total Recall, the producers wanted to make it appear as if he had been a part of the show from the beginning, so they edited him into the opening credits. King Jellybean was initially created by Justin Roiland for another show called Unbelievable Tales. The character in the show was known as CRUMPLESTEIN. When recording dialogues, Roiland improvises a lot, which he believes helps the lines sound more authentic. This was especially evident in the episode Interdimensional Cable, as they kept intakes where Roiland clearly began laughing at his ridiculous bits. Justin Roiland is unable to burp on cue. During the recording sessions, he drinks watered-down beer in order to effectively perform Rick's voice. He had such a horrible stomachache after recording the pilot episode, in which he burps almost every sentence, that he pondered going to the hospital. Rick and Morty's opening theme song is classic sci-fi, and the creators drew inspiration from both Doctor Who and Farscape to get the familiar, otherworldly synth feel of the genre. An early version of the theme song can be heard in Dogworld, Roiland's first attempt at an Adult Swim cartoon. In Total Recall, Episode 4 of Season 2, the Smith family battles parasitic space invaders that have fully infected their home and minds. This parasite implants endless waves of false memories into their brain, confusing the family and leaving them scrambling to sort among the genuine and false figments of friends and loved ones. But how did these parasites get access to the house? If you watch the end of Morty Night Run, you'll notice that the parasites had an entire episode to make themselves at home. Some bright pink parasite eggs can be seen attached to Rick's green rocks as he shoves them into his spaceship. The first parasite in the home also has a legion of larvae on its back, implying that more parasites are lurking elsewhere.